not playing very good, so it could go either way. But VP, I think, is more favored.
Yeah, it's hit or miss.
I have never said this in my life. Where did that come from?
I'll just put my hot pocket in my pantsuit.
Is this an Eben Meme that I'm not aware of?
I think it's just anime.
Well, it does sound like something we'd say about.
The boards do make you say strange things.
They really do. Oh, good. We're gonna go ahead and walk through people's feet now. That's.
We've got ghosts playing the game.
Well, actually, they won't be ghosts this time. So let's have some anthems. Starting on 3 as requested, VP on 1, coach mode on, and off they go. I think VP kicking off is actually, honestly, really a pretty important factor in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I always have those fast breakaways with She Painter.
Yeah,
just
it's
5 seconds, immediately a goal.
Whatever they've discovered just makes them really flawless on that sort of first run, so the fact that VP is starting might really help them.
Yeah, they've got the record for earliest goal, and they got an early goal in their last match, I believe.
Yep.
So they've somehow managed to master kickoff abuse.
Well, yeah, I remember Social using a kind of really defensive formation if they were going up
the
against...
Abomination.
Oh, yeah, the good old Abomination, specifically to prevent that sort of thing. Smogon Sword has room to cross this, and... wow.
What even happened?
I don't know. I think the goalkeeper messed up and it got cleared. It looks like Bravest Bird just really didn't try. Mirror P trying to thread through 2 defenders with not even a body width between them. He can't quite pull it off. It's a little slow, and so I has it now. She Painter was offside.
She Painter. What's that?
I could have sworn She Painter was offside. Instead, it's a save.
It was the hair. Great. Mirror B can't get through because his hair is too big to make the gap.
This is one of those things where you wish you had a draw fag, where you just have Mirror B sort of coming off up his feet because his hair is caught on 2 players. The header's fairly weak. First edition Charizard grabs it. Go ahead.
So, I missed a bit of the pregame rigging. Does VP still have their keepers taking any kind of free kick they can?
No.
Because that seemed a bit out there.
Yeah, no, that's
even the VP.
That's Eben mind games. They can in the future we'll just fix that the night before, so we don't have to do this every time. Mirror B cuts around 1 defender, gets pushed from behind a little and lost it. I don't know how to describe VP's attack though. It's not one man. It's a team effort, but it doesn't feel like there's really, sort of that division. Go ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's just like a particular player that they want to get the ball to. It's just whoever seems to be in the right position at the right time, they pass it to.
So, I mean, you like to see that team play. That usually results in goals a little more consistently. But at the same time, sort of like you need go-to setup men or something to make it work.
and that just leads into the whole thing where always seems kind of hit or miss. Because
Yeah.
they don't really have a man to feed, and they don't really have a man to get the ball to score the goals. It's kind of a mishmash.
Yeah, I may not really know, but it seems like they have a
Bravest
very high
Bird
position.
chipping me. Oh, it was fantastic and saved by
damn.
Handwritten. I'm going to get a replay on that. Hang on. Oh, it'll show us again. Look at that.
How did he save that? That was
Brilliant,
a rocket.
brilliant rocketing attack, and yet it's still saved.
Well, that's why you don't kick the ball right to the keeper if you're going to do an amazing trick.
Well, it's a bit hard to aim.
Yeah, I guess if you're sideways in the air, aiming
Yeah,
is
he's like
secondary.
scissoring sideways in the air. There's no way he can really control it that well. Shock and Joy was
It's
definitely
a bit
onside
awesome.
this time. Working in, defender pressing, and Uber Band is going to be able to put it out for a corner. Sheep Painters swinging it out. Looks like Gudra got the header there. Bravest Bird with nobody to help. Everybody, including Mirror B, was back.
It's very end-to-end at the moment.
A lot of room on the wing was... oh, I guess that's going to go on over to... It feels like Bravest Bird just decided not to go for that.
It's very end to end, but I haven't really had very many good chances on the net. Like VP have just felt like they're a lot closer to actually getting the goal, but the ball is still moving back and forth.
True, but a lot of the VP chances have been very weak. Well, apart from that insane save.
Apart,
Okay, that is tinting my view on the good chances of it, I admit. Because that was an amazing chance.
Yeah, that's you don't get spectacular setups like that very often. Over the top, Slave Princess. You don't need them if you can just
Beautiful.
get good for a 1-0
Beautiful.
goal.
Never mind, I take it back. I get chances.
Well,
This
then
kills the VP. This kills the Pokemon.
they've got quite the time to answer, and certainly the capacity to actually take shots, as we've seen. So I'm not giving up on them yet. Mirror B onside, despite the protests. They're looking for Brave. No, Handwritten's going to grab it.
Generally, the goalkeeper is capable of jumping straight up in the air and catching it. I don't think I've ever seen a chance where the keeper missed it, except, actually, no, that's a lie. There was one time in autumn with the Cacho goal.
Yeah, they will blunder very occasionally. It looks like Uber Band is going to defuse this one.
But
One
generally,
hang on,
striker just knocked
we-
the player over.
Oh, okay. He just wants to change this at halftime. You got it.
It just knocked the goalkeeper right over, and the tiny manler behind him scored a header.
if it works, it works.
Speaking of manlets with headers, I do remember the Gray getting a fantastic, improbable, like arced down to him cross one time.
Yeah, that was quite special. I'm determined never to make Gray any higher than minimum height.
Well, how small is
thought-
Titus this cup?
He's
Do I
not.
just, you know?
He's not ultra manlet tier, but I think he's like down in the 175 to 179 bracket. Smogon Sword might. Nah, that's going to be rescued by Triangle BF and turned back around.
Of course, if due to popularity, I'll have to change the Grey to a gold player. May have to up his height because having a man that right at the center of your attack isn't amazing.
That's what G is doing, but we've only seen him in one game so far. It's kind of hard to make too much analysis on them yet.
Well, G did very well in autumn, and I think they had a similar setup, so
Yeah, I mean,
it could work.
Titus has been a gold manlet, and they've made it work pretty much. VP not really doing anything aside from that one completely spectacular
Wow.
Mirror B shot.
Yeah.
They are going to make some halftime changes. Oh,
And I
that's
do
it? Okay, you didn't have to call a timeout for that. I want to say that Slave Princess is a 165 cm gold too,
Oh.
and has 2 goals this cup so far. Okay, VP wants to be on a different preset, and that's all we have really. So beginning the second half, we will.
Yeah,
Well,
the
that
new
shut me
height
up.
rules.
There
The
you
new
go.
height rules definitely seem to be more in favor of manlets than previously,
Well,
because
it's-
not only are you not competing with gold super ubermenches, you're also not competing with really tall defenders.
Yeah, it's,
so
it
you can make use
reduces
of the.
it reduces the average height, so that like a manlet striker has more chance of getting headers on a lot of different situations.
You can make use of the weak foot accuracy.
That too, because those weak foot shots do happen mostly on those strikers. So that's one of the sort of premier places where that buff might actually help things.
Yeah.
BP just not possessing it very well down on the attacking end here. All right, they want
And
to
it's
go
very
back to
controlled play
preset
from
1.
Eye.
So VP is back to preset 1 now. Maybe it was just a second half prevention of the eye
Eye
kickoff.
shenanigans.
Yeah, eye kickoff abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty much confirmed what it was. It was good old abomination tactics.
Yay!
Maybe not quite as extreme as Soch did it, but
Yeah, when I first saw that formation, it was mind warping and scary, and like, what the heck
what
are you
the
doing?
hell are you doing? Like, are you trying to lose? And then, like, I had to have the logic explained to me at the time, because otherwise I thought that, oh, this looks like throwing it, you know?
Yeah.
And no,
But
the logic was explained, and I'm like, oh, I guess I kind of get that. I know that teams do seem to have that surge right after a kickoff.
Yeah, especially teams like if you said you can play the abomination against well, yeah, I would do it because I've seen them get super fast goals. with
Yeah, like routinely.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
play against every
Subs at
team, but
65, sure.
I've
Yep.
seen like MLP get an incredibly fast goal off the bat.
Owls are
Yes.
birds. Mirror B pulling it around 1. Mirror B putting it up maybe where Dogars can get it. Popped way on. No, Handwritten's going to have to kick it out. Oh, it'll be a corner.
Wow,
Or not a corner. God, what are words? Oh, it's 64. It's
that
not
was
like this,
unnecessary. Just use your left foot.
okay. Yeah, like, just send it, just bloot it forward. You'll have time to reset. VP struggling to get players up here fast enough. Owls are birds fighting for it. Gives it away in the box. And
4
as soon as
defenders there.
yeah. Okay, they're playing back and just being defensive. Let's look at subs. I'm still a little tired, obviously, with everybody green texting corner.
Still
Way to
not
go.
too bad in terms of. Yeah, very even in conditions.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go. Hoenn confirmed for Dogar. Oh, I think I see what's coming.
Get a more aggressive formation here.
Yeah, especially if we put in, where is it? Joey's Rattata. Well, that's still a left wing player.
Might be trying to go diagonal.
Let's see, no moves in for Uber Band. Wait, no moves.
this is either a very tactical genius type play, or there's a
He doesn't know his
miscommunication.
plays.
He's
Yeah.
well. I'm assuming he intends to move these players, take a timeout and move these
Well,
players after the sub
yes.
occurs. Is that it for now? Yeah, no formation changes until the player comes in. Yeah, okay. I figured that might be the case.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
Dogars to Owls or Birds back. Trumpets is there to back him up. Is there anywhere to go? No, Slave Princess takes it away.
That 165 gold.
And
seal.
that
Oh, beautiful,
slot all
beautiful.
the way to Dungeon Waterway. Nah, that's
that's
it.
it.
2-0.
Paint this down, VP.
Alright, now VP, the subs are in. Where do you want them? Hoenn all the way to the top.
Well, it's a
Okay.
good thing that VP are making changes now because I can't see them winning the game without making some very radical changes at this point.
Well, that is what's
Yeah, and
coming.
going proper aggressive.
No moves to midfield CMF. Do you want him
This
in the zone over here or like mid?
Baby, I'm in the
No,
zone.
RMF. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. Squeeze the CBs together. I'll get them as close as I can. Add missing no to the CBs. Oh, okay. Play them out of position then?
Now, VP are actually kill if they don't at least tie this game.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
be the first
Completely.
team eliminated.
Impressive to get this far, though.
Yeah, of course. If you're in a League Cup, then your team has done well at some point, and you deserve to be there.
Okay, so you're good to go? I saw good, but I'm making sure. Yeah,
Unlike
alright, here
W.
we go. VP.
Yes, yes, yes.
VP hoping some radical changes have done it for them here. They have to find 2 in about 20 minutes. It's not
Yeah,
impossible. That amount of time is manageable. Dead. I just killing him at this point.
Even the worst team of winter is better than W. Yes, that thought humbles me.
It happens.
Only in stats.
Well, he wasn't
That was
being.
in
He
heart.
was not being especially hashtag rude. Come on, manager.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
And I just playing back and holding on to it.
Yeah, nothing looks like it's changed despite going to the 3-4-3. Just like my
Joyce
fantasy team.
Rattata puts it right into a defender. Owls or birds trying to get control of it. Anybody on VP really trying to get control of it.
They're not only not getting chances, they're just not getting the ball.
And they're not birds.
Yes. Well, Bravest Bird is a bird, but
Owls will never be birds.
He's not
Yes.
very brave today.
yeah.
Hoenn
Bravest Bird's in
confirmed.
purple.
Out for VP throw in. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we got to look at ice subs now. It's past 75.
Gotta love me some subs.
Oh, my bad. Use Dr. Boris G if I ignore an instruction like that again. If you use the full name, it makes IRC blink and do other shit that gets my attention. Anyway, you're looking at subs. What you need? Slash Irene for Triangle BF.
Yeah, VP will need a miracle now.
Well, it's entirely possible.
3 goals in 13 minutes.
And
Well, they can stay alive with a draw.
Yeah,
I believe.
2 goals.
yeah, Futatron for OC Thread. And Obscure Rule 34 for Theo. There we go. You good to go there? Oh, wait, hang on. Some more info from...
Gotta love that obscure Rule 34.
Okay, I says he's good. VP changes coming in. Go YOLO 519? Oh, because he... I think he refuses to go 420.
Well, it's the more balanced approach to
Hipster.
420s.
So he wants all... Like, if I'm reading this right, he wants 519s. All right, there you go. Are you good to go on that, VP? Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, I think he's pretty well given up on this one, but we'll see what happens. Owls are birds. No moves. Mirror B. Mirror B. Bravest bird. Takes a shot. Handwritten's going to pick that one up pretty easily, though.
Yeah,
Well, a
that
shot is better than nothing.
shot looked very threatening until he actually kicked the ball, and it was revealed to be a terrible shot straight
Yeah,
to the
just
keeper.
kind of like a weak.
That was the weakest
No
thing.
moves. Trying to. Oh, fouled.
Killed. Dead.
I don't know that they. I don't know that they can go direct here. They're going to try. Handwritten grabs it. It was actually an impressive
Decent
shot.
effort.
Yeah. Missing no. Picks it up. Mirror B has it. Bravest bird finds.
Oh!
Holland can. No, it's saved.
Oh!
VP
Choke confirmed.
suddenly trying and just not able to quite convert that.
Everyone knows that Sinnoh confirmed is where it's at now. Owen confirmed is old news.
Well,
That was just dreadful. That should have.
That is so 2014.
I was already getting hyped for the most dangerous lead, but then they just ruined it. Damn them.
Damn them and their
Well,
inability to make comebacks.
it cannot always be the most. Actually, it hasn't been the most dangerous lead very often in 14, to be honest.
It was very much a 13 thing.
A complete comeback is much rarer.
When it does,
And-
it is good.
This looks like it.
Yep, that was way over the bar.
That was it. Oh man.
I'm like, what's the difference in 2 or 3 at this point? You know, you're not
Yeah.
getting 2 goals in 1 minute of stoppage. So
The Boris Majidi.
it doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah, the GD I don't think literally can make an impact in the group because in order for
The
Mew to get on
stats.
4 points, yeah, the stats.
Yeah, this group is all down to points now. And by the way, okay, 2 things. I'll go through this one at a time. First, in a cup where there are no babbies, there is no relegation, only oblivion. And VP is the first team we consign to it.
Bye bye. See you in the abyss.
Yep.
Toodles.
The second is that I now has the potential to be a team who has killed not 1, but 2 elites. Because they
That
are
would be
facing
good.
MU head-to-head and can... it's not really relegation, so it's not...
Is they can doom their souls.
Yeah, if they can doom Mew, I think a lot of people would take it the same way.
Implying
Yes.
SP was elite when they played I.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But you know what I mean. They killed the giant killers, at least, shall we say.
Yeah. Or at least past giant killers. Very much in the
Dungeon
past.
Waterway, 7-0, man of the match.
Yes, welcome to Oblivion VP. We'll see you on Saturday for your meaningless match.
Yep.
Because it will be the... At this point... No. Yeah, they're dead, but F can still somehow not get through. Because F are on a win and a draw, right?
Let me take a look at this. It is
Is it-
yeah, okay, here's what could happen if F is now on like 2 GD at 4 goals, and MU is actually -1. So if MU pulled a draw and VP like blew the fuck out of F like by 3 or 4 goals, then yeah, F is not completely safe.
Or alternatively, if Mu win by a small amount and then F gets blown the fuck out, then that would still leave I at 4 points with a potentially better GD. So
Yeah.
this can come down to goals in specific instances, but it's probably going to be points, I think.
Yeah, you're right. It is GD in a couple of cases, but it's a lot of win and you're in, really,
Yeah, if
for
Yeah.
everyone except VP, who was kill Rip Ip.
yes, laugh at them,
Ah,
etc.
Oh, get out.
Sorry.
All right, that's it for this one. I will see you
Yeah.
guys later.
Thank you very much for having me.